Well, good afternoon. 9 years ago, I gave my life to Jesus Christ. And when I did that, I realized at that time that I was going to actually have to get involved in service. That's just a part of the Christian life that I understood right from the very beginning. But I decided right then and there that there are a few things I was not interested in. In fact, I told my wife that there were two things that I was not ever going to do. In fact, one of those things was that I would never, ever share my faith with anyone. And the reason why is because I was not going to be an evangelist. Also, I would not preach because I had no interest in being a pastor. Then I had some ideas in my own mind of what vocational ministry was, and it was not interesting to me. I knew that vocational ministry was not going to be for me. But oftentimes, we allow our preconceived notions to get in the way of the way things really are. In fact, the truth is, vocational ministry offers many interesting career opportunities for those who will hear God's will. Now, my name is Sherman Burkhead. I'm the pastor here at First Baptist Church, and I've been the pastor here since about October. I've also been the youth pastor here for about a year and a half, and I've been in ministry in some fashion for about 8 years. And today we're here talking about, I'm here to educate you on vocational ministry, how it can be a viable career option. And it can be a viable career option for three major reasons. Number one, there is a huge potential market because there is a large unchurched population here in the United States of America. Number two, financially, it's a viable career path. And number three, it gives you an opportunity to grow closer to God. But let's talk about point number one. According to Dave Earley and David Wheeler in their book, Evangelism Is, there are about 200 million unchurched people in the United States of America today. That's about 63% of the United States population. That's a large number. And what that means, what that translates into, is that represents a substantial opportunity for a stable career. Also, according to a CNN news article dated September 2012, that the median income for households here in America is about $50,000 a year. Now, when you compare that to statistics from the BLS online, that the average salary for a clergyman or a person that's in ministry is about $40,000 a year, you see that it's a viable career path. And finally, the third point is that being in full-time ministry allows you to become closer to God. Working with God means working with people. And when you work with people, you begin to love what God loves. And when you love what God loves, you draw closer to Him. And working in ministry also involves teaching. And teaching involves learning. The more you teach, the more you need to learn. And that learning about God draws you closer to God as well. So, as we can see, because of the large potential market, because of the financial viability, and because it helps you to draw closer to God, vocational ministry is a viable career opportunity for anyone that would hear God's call. And it's also an opportunity for someone to use their skills and their abilities and insights to help to restore the effectiveness of the local church as the equipper of believers for doing God's work in the world around us. Thank you so much. That's a wrap.
Okay, that was 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Perfect. That's.
I like that one better.
Thank you very much.